That's pretty cool.
Mine's bigger.
What?
I mean, better. So for this video, we really wanted to figure out where Apple's leather wallet case stands amongst the other brands.
Because the media is always saying Apple killed this, Apple killed that, so we want to know if Apple killed the card case industry.
Spoiler alert, nope.
Hey Val, how many cards did you have to take out of the wallet cases for this video?
1,843.
Real usage. So for the rest of this video, I'm going to talk about the top 10. Val's going to show you, and Monty's going to look cool with his sunglasses.
Roll the review.
Now with these card cases, there's two parts to our scoring system. You've got the card portion, you know, this thing, and then the case portion, this thing. Now several of these products have removable wallets, like Apple's setup. And well, in this instance, this case is very, very average. Actually, this one's slightly below average, but when you put the card thing to it, the entire system, the entire setup does very, very well. To do this top 10 list, we took the score of the normal cases by itself and then factored in the card wallet capacity as well as the extra features. It's about a 50-50 split between the weighting of the scores, this case score and the wallet score. So that kind of goes back to my thing is that you can have a very average case, but have an exceptional card wallet product. All right, let's start with the products that are above average, we'll say. So number 10 goes to the Mujo leather wallet case. In fact, it's the only leather case in the top 10. Well, technically. The design of the case is top notch for a leather case. The build quality in general is better than the average leather case from my perspective. Mujo wraps the leather around the edge of the product, which minimizes the seams that you'd find on other leather cases. The leather itself is incredibly soft and very resilient, as it suffered very well through a hand sanitizer test without any sort of noticeable issues, we'll say. The buttons are raised, which helps with access, but the bottom is completely exposed. This isn't going to be an issue if you're careful with your device, but most cases for the iPhone 12 are actually full edges. There's only a few that I've discovered that aren't, so you know, keep that in mind. From a wallet perspective, the Mujo has a sleeve sewn into the back of the case that can easily carry 3 flat cards or 2 cards with numbered embossing. The leather pocket will stretch out a bit over time, so accessing those cards will get easier over time. That's the Mujo case. Next up is the most painful case to talk about in this video, the Apple Clear case. Now remember my other video where I complained about my favorite case not ranking better, that Codeby sheath, because of my scoring method that generally takes out the my opinion anyways? Well, in this video I'm going to be complaining about the Apple Clear case making it into the top 10 because this product shouldn't, but because how my scoring system is set up, well, it does. Honestly, when is Apple going to make a clear case where it doesn't crack after you take your iPhone out of it like twice? I don't like the Apple Clear case. It handles poorly, where it's crooked than other cases that I've used in the last month for the iPhone 12. Out of all the accessories that Apple puts out, this is by far the worst one. The case handles poorly and the bottom edge is exposed. These two features are not a good combination. You don't want a slick case with less protection, but because it has MagSafe as a card case, it isn't bad. In fact, the magnetic wallet case works better on the clear case than it does on the OtterBox, Anu, and Figura. Now, I will note that I'll spend more time talking about the actual leather wallet with the silicone case, which pops up later in this video. Next up, we've got the case that is closest to a dog and pony show for the iPhone 12, which is the Ghost Tech Armor 3. In general, the Iron Armor 3 is a decent case. I think it's number 4 in my overall iPhone ranking. It has stands galore, comes with a screen protector, has a belt holster, and a slot for 1 to 2 cards. Now, all that extra functionality comes at a cost. The cards are tucked into the side of the case, so you run into certain access issues. Other products have cutouts or mechanisms to help you get your cards out, while the Iron Armor 3, well, you're stuck with your fingers. Now, this isn't going to be a problem for, you know, RFID cards, but I wouldn't use this as a day-to-day card case. The only other thing that may turn people away from this product is the fact that it's very tactical looking. All right, on to the Slim Armor CS, which is number 7. When it comes to wallet cases, the Slim Armor CS has been around forever. The general design hasn't really changed either. The cover slides out and your cards sit in a pocket. The cards don't actually rub up against the iPhone, which is nice. This setup does marvel for multiple card access. Now, unlike most of the other products in this video, the Slim Armor's card capacity is a hard 3. You can't really stuff anything else into it past 3 cards. Slim Armor CS is one of the tougher cases in this video, as your iPhone is covered in a healthy amount of TPU, so dropping it won't be an issue, we'll say. But the card door will get looser over time, and a bad drop may cause the card cover to slide open, which may result in your cards coming out. Now, there's a pretty low chance of that actually happening, but it's actually higher than I think because this case handles like a wet bar of soap. Now, if you're finding this video useful, get your card wallet accessories through Monty's links. Monty runs an unsponsored channel, so Monty doesn't get paid to do a review on any of these products, well, because we're reviewers, not influencers, so keep the channel unsponsored by getting your stuff through Monty's links. All right, let's talk about the pretty good cases. Number 6 goes to the Apple Silicone MagSafe case. When it comes to generic iPhone covers, you honestly can't beat the Apple Silicone case. It works well, which is kind of the complete opposite of Apple's clear case. I like the Apple Silicone case because the finish on the case isn't too rubbery, so it won't pull your pocket liners or collect Monty hair. Other silicone cases tend to have finishes that are very aggressive, whereas the Apple one doesn't. The downside of the Apple Silicone case, well, is the Apple tax. It's almost twice the price of most of these cases in this video. And that's just a case. You still have to shell out a relatively offensive amount for the leather wallet, like $110 US, and all that comes with the caveat that you know, if you drop your Apple Silicone case with the wallet thing on it, it will come off. Yeah, Apple tax is brutal. In terms of moving your cards in and out of this product, there's a little hole in the back so that you can just kind of slide it up instead of, you know, trying to like pull it up, because you can't squeeze this product. It's very, very rigid, unlike, you know, something like a MagBack. The Apple implementation of a card wallet case isn't too bad, other than, well, the Apple taxes I've just hammered on a lot. The coolest thing about this product isn't the magnets, is that when you tag it to the iPhone 12 mini, it fits perfectly. Like this, if you don't ever need to use a case, and maybe you use a skin, this is the way to go. Like once I get this iPhone 12 mini repaired, this is, I think, going to be my go-to setup for a couple weeks, maybe over Christmas, because look how perfectly it fits. Like, come on. That's cool, Apple. On to number 5, which is the Wallet Slayer Volume 1 by Smartish. Now, I really wanted this case to do better, but the buttons on Smartish's latest round of cases are very lacking, or tough, depending how you look at it. Apparently, you can't have amazing edges and great buttons at the same time. Now, I honestly didn't think I would like the above average roughness of the Wallet Slayer, but it's small enough that it's not annoying, but large enough to be very effective. Usually when an iPhone case back is slick, the edges, well, aren't much better, but that's really not the case here for the Wallet Slayer Volume 1. Smartish has a smart design feature in this product where it keeps a raised piece of plastic on the inside of the case that keeps a maximum of 4 cards as far back from the iPhone as possible, so it's easier to push out of the pocket. The cutout on the opposite side of the card slot also helps with this card removal. Now, one of the things that really bothered me about this iteration of the case compared to older ones is the lumpiness. There's a bit more give than other cases, so it doesn't really sit flush or flat on a table, which means different parts of the case are going to wear quicker than others. Not a great look for your really expensive iPhone. Next up is the encased wallet case, which is going to be the best one-piece wallet case. Now, this is the first time I've used an encased case in about 5 years. Now, my initial impression of the encased case, that's such a mouthful. The first time around was that they just kind of made like bleh cases. But with this wallet card case, I have no idea how long they've had this model. But this one I'm very impressed with. The encased wallet case is solid. My iPhone feels solid in this case. With all these wallet cases, there's a few flaps and soft pieces here and there that kind of move around and have a bit of give, but the polycarbonate back of the wallet case eliminates all of that. Like the Smartish product, encase has included something to keep the 3 cards it carries away from the iPhone, so it's easier to access those cards. Smartish used a bit of plastic and rubber. Encase actually uses a metal spring, so the cards move in and out easier, and the spring also presses on the cards harder, so that in an odd drop, the cards don't really move much. My only complaint for this product is that the back is incredibly slick, so handling does take a hit. Honestly, if you want a no-nonsense card case, a single-piece card case, this encased wallet case is the way to go. It's simple, it's effective, it's well built, it's solid. This is the best one-piece card case in this video. And if you've already figured out which card case you're going to get, remember, use Monty's links. All right, let's find out what the top 3 card cases are. The Mouse Limitless 3.0 is the toughest case in this video. If you're clumsy with your device, wrapping it up with TPE, TPU, and polycarbonate, it's going to be your best friend. The Auto Align Plus system, with the card case on the Muslim Limitless 3.0 is just the icing on top of this protective case sundae. This is personally one of my favorite cases for the iPhone 12. Now most takes a slightly different approach with the card case. 2-card leather wallet uses magnets as well as a strip of glossy rubber that helps keep the card wallet case on the back of the product. The glossy rubber patch will get dirty over time as you remove the card wallet from the back of the mouse case and use that mouse case with other mounts or, with wireless charging. So being able to wash that patch is a good thing. That's a neat feature. Mouse's setup is stronger than the MagSafe versions of the wallet, but will still come off during an average drop. That's the first downside. The other downside of Mouse's setup is that the card wallet case is extra. You'll have to buy the case and the wallet accessory to get the full experience. Alright, let's talk about the Ghosttech Exec 4, which is number 2 on our list. Now, Ghosttech is an unconventional case company from my perspective. Why? Because they come up with some really neat cases. The Exec 4 is one of those cases. Now, unlike the Limitless 3.0 and the MagSafe products, Ghosttech decided to go with a physical method of attaching the wallet case. The 3 to 4 card wallet slides into the case sideways and clicks into place. This setup is sturdier and keeps the removable wallet from detaching during a drop. The back of the wallet also has a metal plate which allows you to use it with magnetic card mounts, which is handy. The case itself handles quite well because of a textured edge and provides better protection than the Apple silicone case with its oversized corners. The downside of this product is that the device back is slightly exposed and wireless charging is going to be finicky. It will work, but you'll have issues trying to keep the device in place depending on your charger. Alright, on to the best product in this video. Which one is it going to be? Is it going to be this Bellroy 3-card case or is it going to be the MagBack? It's going to be the MagBack. But I do have a couple of words about this Bellroy case. It didn't make the top 10, even though there's a feature on it that I really, really like. And my opinion about this product is that Bellroy should spend more time developing the product instead of, wasting millions of dollars on social media advertising. The best thing about this case is the magnetic closing system. This latch is phenomenal. It's so great, and I wished more of these products had something like this. The downsides about this product is that, well, it looks a little cheap, even though this thing costs $100. The seams on this product seem a little messy, especially when compared to the Mujo case, which looks a lot better than this. And the back of the case isn't flush, right? So this is a $100 product that looks like it was just literally slapped together. So that's the Bellroy case. Let's talk about the MagBack. Psych! Now, if you're thinking these products are just a little too bulky for your liking, this is the Pitaka Mag Easy case. This is the #1 minimalist case, in my opinion, based on how I rank stuff. And they do have a card wallet feature that attaches magnetically to the product as well. So if you don't want something as bulky, and a lot of these products aren't that bulky, like this Apple case isn't that bulky, but if you need something ultra thin, but you still want the card wallet case, get the Pitaka Mag Easy case. This entire setup, pretty slick. Okay, now on to the MagBack. Now, as I was writing the video for the script, I realized I don't think I've actually officially done a review on a MagBack product. I've used several over the last few years, but I've really never gotten around to doing a review for it. And, well, a little sad because this is a pretty decent product. The setup is a decent product. The case is really nothing to be excited about. It's a very average case, but if you're in the market for a card case, the leather attachment, which costs more than the case itself, is incredibly handy. Why? Because it's a triple threat. First threat, it can hold a pile of cards that may not be, the pile may not be easy to get out, but you can hold a ton of cards in a pinch. Now, there's a bit of give to the case, so squeezing the sides will definitely help you get all those cards out. The second threat is that the wallet can be turned into a stand. With MagBack's attachment system, the magnets are actually strong enough to prop your device up in portrait or landscape. The third thing that makes this product awesome, well, it's the finger loop. If you've been with the channel long enough, you know that I love the loopy case. The loop on the MagBack wallet isn't as robust as the loopy case, but having it there is just almost as good. It's incredibly useful. Now, the downside isn't actually the leather case attachments, it's the case, because it does feel a little cheap. It's a silicone case that has a less aggressive finish than the Apple silicone case. The edges tend to be a little looser, and if you bought one of the earlier iPhone versions, this is actually the first case that came out of my giant iPhone 12 spend. It didn't fit the iPhone very well. The replacement that they sent me fares a bit better. Now, the inside of the case is also a little suspect as well in terms of build quality because you can flex the case slightly and see the magnets that they use on the back. It's not a big deal, but when you're paying premium dollars for these accessories, I tend to notice these things. The corners are larger, which helps with protection, which is a nice bonus. At the end of the day, the MagBack with the wallet attachment is amazing. The wallet steals the show and makes an average case, well, incredibly useful. So that's all I got for this video. If you know what case you're going to get, make sure you use my links in the description section below. They're affiliate links. They keep this channel unsponsored. They keep these videos unsponsored because I'm a reviewer, not an influencer, and I would like to keep it that way. First time watching my videos, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every single time a video comes out, you get to see a dog in a tie.